Hi there. Angela Marie DiPietro, voice of Ego's End here with a guided meditation for you. Today, this one is very, very special. This is an ancient meditation brought to you from the Ancient Secret of Flower of Life, Volume 2 by Drunvalo, Melchizedek. This meditation is to activate your light body of the living Merkaba field that surrounds you. It's intended to be practiced daily until you become a natural circular breather. Sit comfortably with your spine straight. Your body should be relaxed but upright with your head balanced gently over your spine. However, this meditation can be done in any position. We recommend starting with this common meditative position until you're comfortable with the practice. You're about to begin a breath meditation that works with prana or life force energy, moving through your body and forming specific geometric fields around you, specifically the Merkaba. If you need to at this time, pause the video and take a moment to examine and study this beautiful shape. During this meditation, your breath, your awareness, your hands, and your thoughts will all work together. You will be holding continuous visualizations as well. Your breathing will be deep, rhythmic, and continuous. In most cases, you will be breathing in for a count of 7 and out for a count of 7. You will not strain the breath or force the breath. When the lungs empty naturally, the next breath begins. There are a few breaths where the exhale changes. When that happens, you will be instructed clearly. Throughout the meditation, you'll be asked to feel a specific quality in your heart. These feelings are not intellectual. They're emotional states. The most important of these is love. Without the feeling of love in the heart, the results of this meditation will not be realized. As you breathe, you will become aware of prana entering your body through 2 primary poles and meeting within you. At first, this meeting point is at the navel. As the meditation progresses, this point will be moved by you to the heart center, also known as the 4th dimensional chakra or Christ consciousness. At the navel, the prana will begin to form a sphere of light. This sphere will grow, reach a maximum size, become more concentrated, ignite, and eventually expand to surround your entire body. You're also working with a structure called the star tetrahedron, often called the Merkaba. This consists of 2 interlocked tetrahedrons, one pointing upward, associated with the male or electrical aspect, and one pointing downward, associated with the female or magnetic aspect. Together, they form a 3-dimensional star tetrahedron around your body. There are actually 3 of these star tetrahedrons superimposed on each other within and around you. One is neutral and remains fixed. One is associated with the mind and spins to the left. The other is associated with the emotional body and rotates in the opposite direction. Later in the meditation, you will activate the rotation of these fields using specific thoughts, sometimes called code words. When you think these words clearly, your mind knows your intentions and knows exactly what to do. In addition, your hands will move through specific mudras. Each mudra helps direct the flow of energy and opens up each of the circuits connected with each mudra so that they can be cleared out of negativity. Starting with your thumb and forefinger touching and moving down the hand. There is nothing you need to figure out. You will simply follow the instructions, one breath at a time. We'll take just a moment to center in ourselves. Breathe all of our air out. And let's begin with your first breath and your in-breath. Bring your hands into the first mudra. Touch your thumb and first finger together on both hands Keep the other fingers extended comfortably. Place your hands gently on your knees, palms facing upward. Now begin slowly inhaling deeply for a count of 1, 2. As you inhale, feel love in your heart. At the same time, become aware of the prana entering your body through the top of your head and the bottom of your feet. These two flows of prana move towards each other, meeting at your navel. And exhale slowly out, first breath, for a count of 7, 6. As you exhale, feel the prana meeting at the navel and beginning to form a small sphere of light. Into your second in-breath for a count of 1, 2. Move your hands into the second mudra, touching your thumb and second finger together on both hands, with the other fingers remaining extended. Feel love in your heart. Again, become aware of prana flowing in from the two poles, meeting at the navel. The sphere begins to grow. As you breathe your second breath out for a count of 7. As you exhale, the sphere continues to expand. 3, 2. Move your hands into the third mudra, touching your thumb and third finger together on both hands as you begin to inhale. 2, 3. Feel love in your heart. Prana continues to flow and meet at the navel as the sphere grows larger. And you start your third out breath, exhaling slowly for 7, 6. The sphere continues to expand. Moving your hands on the 7th count into the 4th mudra. Touch your thumb and 4th finger together on both sides. Inhaling. 2, 3. Feel love in your heart. The flow of prana strengthens. The sphere continues to grow. For your 4th out breath, exhaling slowly. 7, 6. The sphere continues expanding steadily. And on the first count of your 5th breath in, touch your thumb and little finger together on both hands. Feel unconditional love for all beings in your heart. The prana flow increases. The sphere goes stronger and more defined. As you slowly begin your exhale for your 5th out breath, the sphere continues to expand and stabilize. For your 6th in-breath, return your hands to the 1st mudra, thumb and 1st finger together again on both hands. Continuing your inhale, feel love in your heart. The prana continues to meet at the navel. The sphere is now clearly formed and growing. Your 6th breath out as you exhale. The sphere continues to expand and prepare for the next phase. Continue directly into breath 7. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out. Allow the breath to leave your body naturally. Do not force the air out. As you exhale, become aware that the prana sphere centered at your navel continues to grow. By the end of the exhalation, the sphere will be approximately 8 to 9 inches in diameter. When your lungs empty naturally, immediately begin in for breath 2, 3, 4. As you inhale, feel love in your heart, and the prana sphere continues to generate life force energy and grow in size. Out for 7, 6. As you exhale, the sphere continues to grow and reaches its maximum size. This is different for each person. If you place your longest finger at your navel, the line delineating your wrist shows you the sphere. It cannot grow larger than that. It will remain this size intact even when another sphere expands beyond it later. On your in-breath for the 9th, 2. Feel love in your heart. Since the sphere cannot grow larger, the prana begins to concentrate within the sphere. As you inhale, it grows brighter and ever brighter. Ninth breath out for 7, 6. As you exhale, the sphere continues to grow brighter and brighter. Through 10th breath in, feel love in your heart. As you inhale, the sphere reaches maximum concentration. At that moment, the sphere ignites. The blue electric light of prana turns into the golden color of the blazing sun. The sphere becomes brilliant light. As you complete the inhalation, the sphere rapidly reaches a new and higher concentration. And at the moment of full inhalation, the sphere is ready for transformation. Make a small opening with your lips, and for your 10th breath out, begin to blow the air out with pressure. As you do, feel your stomach muscles contract and your throat open. In the first moment of this breath, you will feel the sphere begin to bulge. Then, within a second or two, relax and allow the rest of the breath to leave. The sphere expands rapidly to the length of your outstretched arms, now encircling your whole body in light. You're enclosed in a large sphere of brilliant golden light. At the same time, the original smaller sphere still exists within the larger one. Continue breathing deeply and rhythmically in and out for counts of 7. As you breathe, relax and drop more deeply into the experience. Do not strain your visualization. Simply feel the flow of prana moving from the two poles, meeting within you and expanding outward into the larger sphere. Allow the field to stabilize. At the end of the 13th breath, the large sphere is stable. The smaller inner sphere remains brighter and more concentrated. As you shift into your next inhalation, gently move your awareness of the sphere from the navel up to the sternum. This is the 4th dimensional chakra, the heart center, the Christ consciousness. As you inhale, feel love in your heart. The entire field, including both spheres, shifts to this new center, and now your Merkaba is spinning from there. One centered, one to the left, one to the right, all surrounding your body. Now place your hands, rest one on top of the other, thumbs lightly touching in your lap. This is a relaxed and stable mudra, and you'll remain in it for the rest of the meditation as you exhale for 1, 2, relax completely. From this point forward, do not think. Simply breathe, feel, and be. 15th breath, inhale, feeling unconditional love for all life. Become aware of the entire star tetrahedron around your body. As you inhale, say silently in your mind, equal speed. You can speak it aloud too. Your mind knows exactly what this means. The two rotating fields begin to move in opposite directions at equal speed. Exhale by forming a small opening with your lips and blow out the air with pressure. As you do, feel the fields begin to spin. The Merkaba has activated. 16th breath for acceleration. Inhaling deeply, feel the love in your heart, and as you inhale, say to yourself 34/21. The rotating fields increase in speed, matching the ratio. Exhale through the lips with pressure. As the breath leaves, the speed increases rapidly and a flat disc begins to extend from the base of the spine outward. The energy field forms a structure around the body that looks like a spaceship. This is the Merkaba. At this point, it is not yet stable. Continue to inhale deeply for 7, 6, feeling unconditional love for all life. Say to yourself, 9/10 the speed of light. Exhale through the lips with force. As the breath leaves your body, the speed increases and stabilizes. The Merkaba is now stable, and you are now fully within a fully formed, stable energy field. Return to natural breathing. Remain here. Feel the field around you. Feel your connection to all of life. Stay here as long as you wish. And know that your thoughts and emotions are amplified in this state. You may use this time for awareness, for connection, or for communication with your higher self. There is an 18th breath in this practice. It is not meant to be taught by a person, but rather when the time is right, your higher self will guide you to it. There's nothing you need to do. Please remain in this meditative state as long as you like. When you return, carry the awareness of your Merkaba spinning with you until life itself becomes the meditation and you embody the realization that every moment is sacred. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this meditation, please like, tell us where you're watching from, and subscribe to our channel for meditations, daily awakenings, and indigenous wisdom and plant medicine tips brought to you from Costa Rica. From medicine everyone deserves and Ego's End Entertainment. Thank you for watching. Blessings.